going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Last video was our 1,000 subscriber prize reveal. Since then, we are almost at 1,000 subscribers, if not at 1,000 now that you guys see this video. I woke up this morning. We were about 4 away from doing that. So by the time you guys see this video, we may have already hit 1,000. So hopefully the next video you guys see after this will be our announcement for the winners of the giveaway, which was going to be 3. Be like a grand prize winner was going to get the toolkit, a shirt, $50 gift card, and 2 other people were going to receive a shirt. So I'm really excited. Can't wait to hit that 1,000. Another thing too, I did have another video planned today. I was going to take the car out. We were going to go on a little test drive, kind of feel it out with the new turbo, but it has been raining off and on this morning, so you know what, figured not chance it out in the rain. Take this time, get this car set up. As you can see here, I've already got the front end sitting on these nifty ramps. Now these ramps are heavy duty, special made by my father-in-law and grandpa. I swear you could almost set a tank on these things. They are heavy duty and heavy. But so you guys see, I got the front of the car set up. Got my jack stands out. Floor jack's already underneath the rear of the car. So now I'm going to do is I'm going to get the car raised up, get it somewhat leveled out, get ready to tear this rear end out. Alright, got the car up, got it somewhat leveled out. Show you guys here what I got going on. See, I've got this little torpedo style level sitting on my subframe connector there. Now, supposing I got this thing, or hoping I got this thing in there, so you can see the car is leveled out. You know, and providing I welded that subframe connector in straight and level years ago. Pretty sure I did, or at least close. Show you another couple other things I did. As you guys saw too, I did take the drive shaft out as well. And I also went through, kind of put some tape marks on the quarter panel here. Now this one isn't really one you measure off of, but it does give you a reference. And then I went ahead and got some tape going on inside here, marking it. Now the string sits in between here, as you guys saw me using a plumb bob. And then I also used part of the car itself with a silver marker, so if this tape ever came off, I have another mark. The plumb bob of course came straight down, hit the center of the axle tube. Now I do like to try to give myself plenty of reference points just in case one or more get wiped out, and you know, I have done that quite a few times, so I've learned that, just kind of set myself up, give myself plenty of marks, plenty of measurements. I also went ahead too as well, before pulling the drive shaft. You guys saw, this is a rough layout of where the drive shaft sits. Of course, this being the back of the car, the rear end. This being the tail shaft of the transmission. Tail shaft sits about 3 degrees. The whole drive shaft itself sit about 6. And the back here at the rear end sat about 6. All the way down, and with the floor jack just picking the car up off the jack stands. So I'm pretty sure that's close. They're not way out of each other, so that's about where I'm going to set the new rear end up. But you know, like I said, give myself plenty of measurements, as many as I possibly can, that way I have more than one thing to fall back on. So hope that helps you guys out. But yeah, go ahead now and just kind of get the floor jack back underneath there, take some weight off it, get the U-bolts undone and get ready to pull this rear axle out. All right, got the 8-inch out of the car, as you guys seen. Did a little balancing act on our floor jack. There she sits. Got it jacked up, unbolted from the springs, dropped the springs, pulled it off underneath the car, and it managed to stay on that floor jack, which was really cool. I thought I was going to drop it. It went a lot easier than I thought, really. And for a little side-by-side comparison, got the 8.8 out here now. It is also doing a balancing act on our floor jack. Getting ready to slide it up underneath the car. Coming all the way over here. These are the pads that we originally cut off. Seen in one of my previous videos. Cut the original pads off the 8.8. So now it is sitting on, they are sitting on the springs. We're getting ready to slide that 8.8 under there. Kind of get it mocked up, get the new U-bolts and mounting brackets installed, get the springs picked back up and start taking some measurements, kind of centering that thing. See what we need to do to get it fit correctly. I have been doing kind of a few off-camera measurements, and the 8.8 is really close to being the same width as the original 8-inch, which is awesome. I think it actually is a tad bit wider, and that will not hurt me at all because on the 8-inch I was running 1/2-inch wheel spacers. So if our 8.8 ends up being a tad bit wider, I might be able to get rid of these. And that's really cool in my opinion. Maybe have to run smaller ones, but we'll see. Won't know until we actually get it all the way up in there and get the disc, get the rotors installed, get the calipers on, get the wheels set up, and start moving things back and forth. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna get the camera set up, get this rear end rolled up underneath the car, get it set up on the springs, and see what we got. All right, you guys saw we got the rear end put back or put in the car. I went ahead and put the brake rotor on and brake caliper to test fitment between the wheel. As you guys can see up in there, nice little slotted. Everything's just kind of sitting in place, but it does clear. We have all kinds of room. You can see up over there, that side does not have it, but come over to this side, you can see everything does clear. We have all kinds of room. And if you come back behind everything here, the car is sitting under its own weight. I have it lifted just off the jack stands just to see how the wheels tuck in the wheel wells. So you can see the housing and differential, everything looks real center. Get a nice shot of this quarter with the tire. You can see how it tucks. Come on over to the other side. You can see how it tucks as well. Now everything tucks and it's pretty center within about a 1/16 of an inch, which is fine. I can definitely live with that. Got my little ones up here. All these guys have been watching my YouTube channel today, and they just came up and informed me that we hit 1,000 subscribers. So our next video will be picking the winners for our 1,000 subscriber giveaway. Thank you guys so much. It's really exciting. I appreciate it. And I just want to keep growing, keep having fun with all this. But kind of getting off track here with the car. Let's get up underneath. Oh, before I do anything else, this right here is my old drive shaft hoop. I did have to cut that out to get it to clear. Now, for some of you out there, if you're going to put a Ford or an 8.8 in your 67 Mustang or 67 Mustang based car, Ranchero, Comet, cars like that. Now I will show you as we get up underneath here. There's where my dry shaft hoop used to be. Scoot back. And you can see where it sits in the wheel well now, which is not that far off from where the factory one sat. Oops, sorry. So even though the factory one was a little more center, now I'm completely cool with that pinion being over that far, as long as it's not within, like, not in a real big bind. So, but like I said, I'm cool with it being like that. And if you guys are going to take an Explorer rear end and put it in your car, it's pretty much what you're going to expect. Another cool thing too, I'll show you guys here. You can actually take your factory drive shaft and cut it down about 1.5 inches and get yourself a conversion 1330 to 1310 U-joint to put on the flange that bolts to the pinion on the 8.8, and you'll be good to go. I did my measurement right here. I wrote it down with all my other little measurements. My dry shaft, my new dry shaft only has to be 50 1/8 inches, where our other one here is just over 51.5, 51 5/8. So not that much longer. But so I am going to order that drive shaft. I got to get it in the car, get it mocked up before I weld the pads on the rear end itself. And I'm also waiting on that to make sure I get all that mocked up, because I am going to cut the floor and relieve to where that drive shaft goes, just to kind of give me a little bit more room. And like I said, I am totally comfortable with it being that far over for right now. And then, like in past videos, I said I do have future plans for this car. I actually do plan on doing a mini tub with this here within the near future. And I would want to pull that rear end back out, cut that rear end 2 inches, or narrow it about 2 inches, recenter it up so that pinion is straight with the transmission. And of course the housing will be a little off center, but can't have one without the other. But I just want to go through all this, see how it fits underneath stock wheel wells, kind of give you guys an idea of what you may or may not encounter while you're doing it yourselves. But like I said, got to order some parts. I am going to end this video right here. Again, I want to thank all you guys out there for subscribing, sharing, commenting. It's awesome. It's and I'm just having so much more fun with this. And I can't wait to see how much farther we can take it, or how much farther we can go. Like I said, I want to do future giveaways as well. Help you guys out for helping me out. It's my whole purpose. Just to have fun and interact with you guys. So again, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you are new, hit that subscribe button. Turn on notifications, because you never know what's coming. Thank you guys again. I'll catch you on the next one.